Scissor. God, I hate when it does that. Alright, so we have spawning in the bottom center of the map our red Zerg player, Probe.
Oh, that's fancy.
That was fancy.
Let's zoom in.
Fancy.
I like
Did you
that.
see that?
That was good.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I like that. Oh. In the top part of the map, we have his opponent, the random player, throwing his dice and getting the blue Protoss pieces. Top of the north. Oh, he's got the StarCraft star. The angry Protoss eyes.
Indeed.
Arr.
Potentially hold hands. Seems legit, right?
You see someone wink at you like that, you're like, I don't think I want to hold hands with you. I think I'm going to hold this keyboard, and then I'm also going to pick up this gun.
So I just want to point out, we are a whole whopping 1 minute and 25 seconds into the match, and there's already a proxy pylon from
Oh, yeah.
AceAI.
Oh, yeah. AceAl loves this stuff. But he plays an interesting game. By interesting, I mean he could cheese you at any time. And you never know what he'll do. He'll pull out some build that was used 3 years ago and use that. Now, that's not really what's happening here. I'm pretty sure he's structuring up to do a proxy. Proxies out. Also, he also does this every game. And he's putting down the proxy gateways in the position of the Overlord. Oh, it's a disaster. Oh, no. It's the worst thing that could happen.
And he's committing. He's like, I'm gonna do this. And
oh man,
here come all the drones.
Probe's like, nope. Get out of my base.
Jeezy Pete. So the question is he gonna even be able to stop this? I mean,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
he's kind of got his drones
but
not in the right
actually,
spot. There he
I
goes.
do kind of yeah. It pretty much does come down to. I actually don't know how much of this he needs to mess with. I'm not really sure this extra pylon he's throwing around really matters all that much. I mean, it could later in the game, but if this is caught out like this, you are pretty much forced to cancel it, because by the time anything comes out, the building's just super badly damaged. You'll never get reinforcement zealots. It's the only thing that's working in Ace's favor is the fact that his opponent wasn't mining for all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much. I don't know if that really just resets things. Yeah, he went for an expansion. His tech is going to be late though. That's going to be the rough part. Very late.
Well, it's funny because he went for the forge in the
he's
back,
not stopping.
map. Yeah.
See, yeah, Ace wants to make this work, though. I think this is just one of those positions that's hard to build out of for a Protoss player. That gets caught. I mean, something desperate like this does actually make a lot of sense.
Definitely.
No. Has he given it up? Is he building his stuff back home now? Yes, he is. Okay.
Okay. I apologize, stream. I have to make a couple of changes real quick to the graphic settings. It looks like I was a little too overzealous in what I thought my computer could perform at. That should help fix the stream and everything. We'll do that in a second.
Cool.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Well, stuff happens sometimes. Don't worry, guys. You didn't miss a whole lot. There were drones attacking a building. That's it. Now both players have expanded, and we can chill from there. Now, good news for Probe is that he is well aware of this expansion. One of the things that's always a little frustrating when someone does something like this is they're going to do some insane follow-up. They're going to attack really hard into something, or they're going to ninja expand, and you really want to know what that is so you can make the proper follow-up. And once he has, really that's all it comes down to is the proper follow-up too.
Yeah, but now that Probe has seen this expand, kind of a normal expansion from AceAI, he's got a period of time where he knows he's relatively safe to do his own thing. So he's got a 2-base. He's already got 2 bases up and running, and he is probably thinking about taking his third here real soon, getting his spawning pool down finally.
Yeah.
And he's got a little bit of flexibility now.
I'm actually rather interested in his decision to take the third farther out rather than the pocket when it's at the base. Maybe he's just thinking this is a little harder to defend in certain circumstances. I'm not sure what the reasoning is for that, actually.
The only thing that, as a Zerg player, that I would be worried about right now is oracles.
Ah.
I mean, that would be the only reason that I wouldn't take that back base. But
Okay.
I mean, when he gets in there and scouts and sees, oh, he's not actually going for Stargate Tech at all. Well, I say that. now that he's going for relatively delayed Stargate tech, um, if he can secure that third out in the middle of nowhere and then be able to take the fourth behind it, that ends up being like a big powerhouse play.
He's gonna need to do some serious work with this. I think, yeah, he's typically you would have this, I think, finished when the hopefully when the Zerg is also at a similar supply level. This is not a very comfortable place to be. It's just kind of a side effect of having canceled so many buildings, I think. Not to mention not having a gateway down for so long.
Yeah, and you can tell Probe's getting a little. He's getting a little scared. I mean, he's got 2 spore crawlers, 1 in each base that he's got up and running right now. Wouldn't surprise me if he plants a third at his third. So he's suspicious that the Stargate technology is coming, but
you know what it might be? Is like you hear Probe. I know you heard him talking a little bit how he was base racing the computer with oracles. that might have been like a little signal to him, like I should be careful about this guy. I don't know about you. Anytime I see a full wall off with a Protoss, I'm thinking, okay, he's either making DTs or stuff that flies.
Yep, DTs or air. That's exactly what I was thinking too. And this Zergling might be the pro Zergling of all time if he sees this Oracle.
Oh,
yep,
no!
He sees the Oracle, so he knows. He knows.
Disaster
he actually had the
again.
Vespene guys selected too, so he knows exactly what's going on.
Oh.
This Oracle is not going to do like
Wait,
any work
okay.
at all.
The question is, did he react to it properly though?
Well, he already had the spore crawlers in place, and he's got a queen at each
He should be fine.
hatch.
Actually.
So 1 Oracle is not that big of a deal. 2 Oracles will be kind of annoying, but it shouldn't be terrible.
Interesting. There are ways to move around a Zerg's base and still be irritating with these things. There's 2 spore crawlers here, so you can't do that there though. But yeah, over at the natural in particular, you could pick off the queen, run away. Minimal damage there. A couple of the gas drones. He can still get some damage. It's just not. It's going to be the wall if he engages here. Oh no, he's going into the center. It's a scary place. Oh, Oracle's dead.
Yeah, he got 2 drones and then lost an Oracle. So, and he's not going to be able to do much.
Transfer drones. Leaving him alone. Okay.
Oh, there's the queen coming out to meet it.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a spore crawler. So, looks like the Oracles aren't going to be able to do much damage. And now Probe knows, hey, he went for an Oracle. He could follow this up if he really wants to. But he's just going to drone up and say, you know, I need resources in order to fight against Protoss Air, so I'm going to go ahead and get said resources. Probe really needs to get a scout into this base, though.
Okay. So now this is not a bad from behind play in most cases. I feel like it's a little weaker against a lot of the stuff Zerg can do though, just going from here. Get a lot of Hydras and Void Ray's not so great. They go up to Mutas and not so great. But well, if you catch them by surprise though, sometimes they don't really have the response, and here comes a bunch of roaches. This will not do much.
Depending on what he does with these roaches, though. So he's pushing out right now. It's 12-minute mark. That's kind of slow for a roach push. No 4th base coming up. I stand corrected. 4th base coming up in the center of the map, not at the exterior like I was expecting. He's not going to actually attack with the roaches. So he's not going to really be able to figure out what's going on here until it's almost too late.
I wonder why the decision to fall back. Interesting. Well, in any case, a miniature air army starting to gather up here. He can't actually do a decent amount of damage to a single base with this. I don't think there's a lot on the ground to really deal with that void ray count just yet. Oh, this could be a problem. There's really nothing to defend the Protoss base back home. I'm pretty sure that army is a little quicker on killing buildings than this one will be.
Ooh, and he's got Hydras in the mix now, so he might actually even be able to hold this off.
Oh, yeah. Well, the whole army's moving back now. Looks like he wants to try and catch the Void Rays while they're still out. Well, he only has 4 Hydras. I don't think that's quite enough.
Well, he's got another 3 coming up with the rest of his army, and everybody knows that 1-1 Hydras are going to win.
Oh, we might get these 3 out by themselves, though.
Oh,
No, they're surrounded!
Oh, there we go.
Oh, now he's going to start losing Void Race. This hurts. Oh, no. They're going down.
That's pretty much all the Void Race. I mean, there's only the one that's left.
So that leaves AceAl at 28 army supply versus 100 of his opponents. It's generally not a safe position to be, regardless of the matchup. And, man, I'm not really sure what he... Carriers! Okay, sure, why not?
Because carriers.
At this point, carriers. Great idea. At this point, anything's a great idea.
Definitely, yeah. And
Straight up get a mothership, too. Yeah. Come on, Ace. Get that mothership core. Get that cloaking. That actually might save him if he did, but it's too late now, I think.
Oh, that's kind of weird. He's burned down one of his own things when he's got a full air army. So this is going to be interesting. So it's going to be 2/2 upgrades against the 1/1/1 upgrades of the Protoss.
Oh, he's just running up there, and he's like, oh.
Oh, sniped.
Yeah, I think he's looking at his mineral count and thinking he should get some solids. Okay. It's to deal with some of them at a time. That's good, except for the phoenixes that flew over the enemy army and died. But yeah, that happens all the time when you're a Protoss player, so it's not really a huge deal. Okay, there's the Void Ray Super Beam. They'll kill that one roach really quickly and nothing else. And now they're getting vaporized. Carriers have arrived!
Now the carriers have arrived, and they're going to
Carriers are
just
dying.
about as fast.
Oh, there's interceptors. What the fuck, carriers? As if I just stay moved, it would be fine. Oh, like I haven't played since SC1. Oh, those things look really cool with the color intensity up.
They do. This is like the first time that I've seen carriers with the super colors, if you will. And there's the GG from AceAl. Looks like this base is gonna fall, and he's finally gonna.
Well, okay. Game one goes to probe.